Hey everyone, Joe here with the Idaho Prepper channel. Good to be back with you. Today we're going to be taking a look at the portable reverse osmosis water filter by Itehil. Let's check it out. So as preppers, we all understand how central water is in our preparedness plan. And there are three components to our water preparedness plan. One is how we're going to source our water. Two is how we're going to store it. And three is how we're going to treat it and filter it. So that's what we're going to be focusing in on today. And I'm just going to go ahead and walk you through some of the different water filtration systems that I have for my preparedness plan. So the first water filter that I have, this is a ProPure gravity-fed water filter. So this is the water filter that my family and I keep in our kitchen, and it is kind of the final filtration process that our water goes through that we drink day to day. It's not totally necessary. We have a water softener that filters our water really well, but when we run it through this, these ceramic charcoal charged filters, it just makes the water taste a lot better. So this is just a basic gravity fed water filter, and obviously this is something that you're not going to be taking with you in a bug out situation, but it's just something that's either going to be at, like, say, your bug out cabin, retreat, or at your home. All right, so the next filter we're going to be taking a look at is this ceramic pump water filter by MSR. This is a ceramic water filter, and this is the water filter that I keep in my bug out bag. It's a little on the pricey side, but with a filter like this, you basically get a very clean filtered water, and it also makes the water taste a lot better. So the application for a filter like this would be a bug out bag or a get home bag. All right, so the next filter would be the Sawyer Mini. This would be a step down from the MSR filter. You're going to, with a filter like this, you're going to get a very clean water, but it's probably not going to taste that good, but it's definitely going to be safe to drink once you filter it through a filter like this. Plus, it's a lot more affordable and it's a lot more lightweight. And the last filter we're going to be taking a look at is just this basic straw filter. So a filter like this, we're all familiar with these. Basically, you would just put it in your water source and suck right from the top here and filter your water that way. A filter like this, obviously, it's very lightweight, it's very compact, but it's not going to make your water taste very well. And it's probably not the filter you would want to use if you were sourcing your water from like a very precarious water source, contaminated water source. It is going to get a lot of the different contaminants out, but it's probably not going to purify your water nearly as well as most of the filters that I have back here. All right, so the reason why I kind of walked you through all these different filtration systems in terms of their applications is because this water filtration system, I believe, has a very unique and specific type of application. Obviously, this is a filtration system that is way too bulky to incorporate in any type of bug out plan or get home plan, and it's not necessarily something that you would want to use as your at home water filtration system. But what I have discovered this is actually perfect for is camping. So if you do any type of tent camping in the summer with your family, or RV camping, trailer camping, this is definitely the water filter that you want. Because as you know, most campgrounds, the water that they have available for the campers is a non-potable water, meaning that you can clean your hands with it, but you can't drink with it and you can't cook with it. But if you have a filter like this, you can filter that water and drink it and cook with it and do everything you need to do with it. So highly, highly recommend a filtration system like this if you're going to be camping or doing any type of trailer camping. All right, so with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and open up this unit and see what it looks like. All right, so right off the bat, it looks like it's packaged really well. Here is the water filter right here. So right off the bat, I can tell it's really well made. It's a beautiful water filtration system. And then it looks like it has an accessory box. And in here we have some charging cables. This looks like the charging port. Very heavy duty, really well made. And it looks like these are some different type of electrical wall receptacles, depending on where in the world you live. And an instructional manual. And then this here just looks like, yeah, this looks like all of the different tubes for filtering the water. And it comes in this really nice carrying case. All right, so in this top port here is where the two filters go. We have a hybrid filter and a reverse osmosis filter. I'll go ahead and put the reverse osmosis filter in first. And basically these just go in and then twist on just like that and locks it in place. And now for the hybrid filter. All right, just like that. Okay, so this unit is extremely easy to hook up. So I'm going to go ahead and start by opening up the water port here. So this is the drinking water tube and this is the contaminated water tube. And it basically just connects just like this. And it just shows you drinking water to drinking water and the contaminated water to contaminated water. And you just squeeze these two ports and put that in. And it's in. All right, now we're going to go ahead and connect our suction tube. So this just screws on. Pretty self-explanatory. And then once that's screwed on, you go ahead and take the other end and put it into your water source. All right, so now that we've got all the water tubes connected, I'm going to go ahead and get this powered up. And I'm going to plug in one end of my charging cable into the port here like that. Actually, I think it goes onto this one. I don't know if that matters, but I'll just put it in the top one there. And then I'm going to plug it into my plug here. And then plug it in to the front port here. And as you can see, the red light, I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but it is indicating that it's charging right now. So I think this takes about 2 hours to fully charge. All right, so while that's charging, let's go get the water from our water source. All right, there's our water. Luckily for me, the creek wasn't frozen over yet. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do once you get your filtration system all hooked up and connected, you're going to want to get yourself a bucket, and this is for the water that you're going to be purifying. And then you're going to take the suction end of the system and placing it in this bucket here. And then you're going to want to have a purge bucket, and this is for the contaminated water. And then you're going to want a clean container, and this is for your clean, purified drinking water. So you definitely don't want to get your clean drinking water tube confused with your purge tube. So I've gone ahead and placed the purge contaminated water tube in the dirty bucket. And now I'm going to place the drinking water tube into our clean drinking container. So it's important to note that before you do any type of water purification with this filtration system, that you go ahead and prime your filters first with clean drinking water for about 10 minutes. And that just kind of gets them primed and gets all of the factory contaminants out of the filters before you start purifying your water. All right, so now that the unit is fully charged, I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. All right, and our unit is working. So, as you can see, this is our dirty, contaminated drinking water that we are purifying. And this is the new purified, clean drinking water. So, you can already visibly tell that it is a lot cleaner. And here is the contaminated water. This is a very quiet unit. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and shut the unit off, and just to prove to you that I'm not doing any switcheroos here, I'm gonna drink this water here. There is our contaminated drinking water there. As you can see, it's yellow. The unit is on. This is, there's the water coming out there. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. All right. Now, bear with me here so I get my camera set back up. Just go ahead and test this out. Wow, that is good water. It's super clean, super cold from the Arctic Creek there. But wow, that's good. That's better than our house water. I mean, that's better than the filtration system that I use in our house. That's amazing. All right, so once you're done filtering your water, to purge out the filters, you just go ahead and hit there is a hybrid filter button here and the reverse osmosis filter button here. And each time you punch one, or tap one, I should say, I think I gotta hold it. As you can see, it just starts to bleed out the filter. Basically, it just bleeds the filter and pushes all of the contaminated water out of the filters. So definitely, if you've used this filter and you're going to want to put it away and store it, you're going to want to remove the filters and keep them separate from the unit. Don't just keep the filters wet inside of the unit. All right, everyone. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions for me about this unit, go ahead and let me know in the comment section. And also, if you head on over to Itehil.com, that's Itehil.com, they're having a huge Christmas blowout sale right now. This unit usually retails for about $350. And with the sale they have going on, they have it marked down to about $229. But if you enter in my promo code at checkout, which is Idaho30, you can save an additional 30% on this unit, which like brings it down to under $200. I think it's like $190. So it's just an incredible saving. So another thing I forgot to mention is that this unit is compatible with solar generators or solar panels, so it can be charged with either a solar generator or solar panels. So, and that's another one of the products that Itehil specializes in. So go on over there, check them out, support the channel. I'll leave links in the description. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit that thumbs up button. And until the next time, stay prepared.